Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Today, I'm going to teach you guys about the solar system. The aim of my lesson today is going to be, I'm going to discuss the solar system, and I'm going to tell you the importance of the sun and the solar system to us. The solar system is more than just, it's the universe, it's everything. Right now there used to be 9 planets, right? But recently, there's a change. The astronomers came in and they decided that there's only 8 planets. Pluto, which is the smallest planet, was removed. They basically took Pluto away from it. So now there are 8 planets. There used to be 9 planets. Pluto is now called a dwarf planet. It's not a real planet anymore. They said it was so small that it's now a dwarf planet. Now the solar system looks more or less like this. The sun is in the middle, and these planets are spinning around like in an orbit. It's spinning around. Notice Saturn has rings, so each of these planets have distinctive things about them. Look at that, it's spinning around, and look at it. All right? Now, the Earth basically is the third planet away from the sun. And this is usually the Earth. The Earth is where we live. And the Earth is very important to us because that's where we live, and we call it the world. But there's a whole other universe outside the world. So the Earth is where we live. I'm going to give you a flyer that's going to pass this around right now. And this is going to be the solar system. That's what the solar system basically looks like. It looks like, if you look up here, this is similar to what I gave you. This is the sun, and all the solar systems are stacked away from the sun. We have the inner terrestrial planets are the 4 closest one, and the outer terrestrial are the 4 outer planets. But there's so many other things that's going on in the universe. In the universe, we have things called asteroids. And the asteroids, they look like this. And I'm going to give you a feel of it. They look like small floating rocks. You see floating rocks? They look like small floating rocks. And these are floating in space. At one point, astronomers were worried that, we'll have a big one that fall to the earth and it's going to cause so much damage. These are scaled down. But these are floating around in the universe. They're called asteroids. All right? So that's your asteroid. But it's very important to know. Look at the shapes of the asteroids. Some of them look like stones. They look like potatoes. So, that's what it is. And of course, every one of the planets have a different shape. This is Venus. It has a big yellow mass. We have Mars. Some of these planets like Mercury. Mercury, this big one, I call it Mercury. It's like the closest one to the sun. And Mercury is basically said to be so hot that it cannot be inhabited. That means there's no life on that planet because it's so hot. But that doesn't mean that there's not life on all the other planets. I know you have watched all these movies and you see all these space monsters and, all that stuff. That's good stuff. But we're going to watch a quick little video, and on my video, this is going to explain to you the whole solar system, and then we're going to go over some vocabulary, and basically I'm going to give you an assessment. And we'll have a project, we'll have a to-do. So here's my solar system PowerPoint. Okay, ready?
Yes.
So that's how it stacks up. Technical difficulty.
tennis ball? It is because the sun is much bigger than moon. Like soccer ball is very big than tennis ball. What is this? Sun looks bigger. Remember, when things at distance look smaller, sun is very far away from the earth. And moon is near to the earth. That is why sun looks smaller and equal to moon size. Yes, you're right. Oh, now can you see these bright dots in the sky? Yes, these are stars. You know, sun is also a star. Oh, so sun is the biggest star. Remember that distance thing? There are many bigger stars than sun, but they're very far away. That is why sun looks big and they look small. Yes, you're right. Do you know how much time it takes for the sunlight to reach Earth? Yeah, my teacher told me it is 8.5 minutes. You're right. And you know, sun is like a ball of burning gases. Oh, that is why it gives so much of light and heat. Yes, we can't go near it. Few people tried going near to the sun with wings made of metal, but the wings got melted. Oh! Hey, what are these circles? Oh, these are the routes in which all planets move around the sun. So, sun is in the center. Yes, you're right. Let me tell you something. A group of Roman people discovered about the solar system, so they named everything in Roman. Like, these circles are called orbits, which means moving around in Roman. Orbit, orbit. See, our Earth is a planet and it moves around the sun. It takes 1 year to complete a circle. Oh, 1 year, that means 365 days. Yes, now let us move forward. You know, a trip in solar system will take many years, but our magic plane is taking us faster. What is this? Oh, this is Mercury. It is very, very hot because it is close to the sun. So if you move from the sun, Mercury would be first stop? Yes, but we can't stop there as it is very hot and nobody can live here. Why it is called Mercury? Oh, Romans had a god for messages, so Mercury was named after him. Let us move forward now. Hey, this is Venus. Morning and evening star. You're right, it is Venus. It is also called morning and evening star. But tell me, why it is called morning and evening star? Oh, because it looks very bright from the earth in the morning and evening. Oh, it is our Earth where we live. How do you know this? Hey, there's a lot of water which is blue in color. You know, moon moves around the earth. So moon is not a planet? Oh no, moon is a satellite of Earth. Also, Earth is the only planet with human, animals and trees. This is Mars. Hey, this looks red. Yes, this is called red planet. It is named after Roman god of war. This is red due to a chemical called red oxide. Hey, this is such a big planet. Yes, this is the biggest planet. It is called Jupiter. It is named after Roman king of gods, Jupiter. See that red spot? Yeah, it is called Great Red Spot. It is actually a big cloud. Hey, look, this is Saturn. Yes, how do you know? Our teacher told us Saturn has rings around it. Do you know these rings are made of rock and ice? Oh, but these look like rings from far away. Saturn is named after Roman god of agriculture. Let's see other planet. Oh, it is light blue in color. Yes, you know, it also has rings around it. But they are not visible from Earth. Because they are from upside down, unlike Saturn, which are around it. Oh, it is so blue. It is Neptune. It is so blue. That is why Roman named it after the name of that god of sea. So, there are 8 planets. And Jupiter is the biggest one. Yes, you're right. Let's go back now. Hey, we saw all planets today. Yes, let me show you something now. See, if you compare the sizes of all the planets, they would look like this. Wow, Earth looks so small. Even Saturn is so big. Now, this is the entire solar system. Hey, I like it. This is a big family of sun. Yeah.
Alright, so that's how the solar system basically looks, but you learn so much from the video. We learned that sunlight takes 8.5 minutes to reach Earth. We learned about orbits. I heard they talk about revolution. I told you about that when the planet spin is playing like an axis. We talk about Saturn looking like rings. We talk about moons. Earth has 1 moon and Jupiter has like 183 moons. Jupiter is the largest planet. Listen, would you like to show me Jupiter, the largest planet? Show me Jupiter. This one, okay, very good. That's Jupiter. And listen, I removed Pluto from the planet. Why did we say Pluto? How many planets are there now?
8.
There's 8 planets. Very good, very good. Now, let me finish my PowerPoint, and then we're gonna have some tasks to do. I'm just gonna basically show you a short clip. You notice that in the last segment that when we were doing the universe, that they had like a flat spaceship that these people are traveling from planets to planets. Now, the United States doesn't travel like that. This is how we can go to different planets. We do it like this. Ready? It's called a spaceship. And this is a launch. This is how we travel to space. Technical difficulties. But anyway, that's how we lift off into space. Alright? You see the capsule, and then this is going to be the space shuttle. So we're going to move on because we're having technical difficulty with that. But remember we said that there's 8 planets. In 2008, astronomers basically said Pluto is now no longer a planet, it's a dwarf. Now it's considered to be a dwarf planet, it's not a planet anymore. Alright? And this is what the system, the solar system looked with 8 planets. This is how it looks with, this was 9 planets, this is 8. Now, we talk about asteroids and comets. Those are the things that we say are floating bodies in space. There are also 140 million satellites known as moons. Nearly every planet have some atmosphere. Remember we talk about the 4 nearest planets. The terrestrial planets are the one closest to the sun. The 4 planets that are closest to the sun, we call them terrestrial. And now listen, look at my PowerPoint and tell me, what is it the four outer planets called?
Gaseous.
They're the gaseous planet, or the outer terrestrial planet, whichever. Jupiter is the largest planet, based on what Thyssen said, and Pluto is the smallest. Was the smallest. It's no longer a planet. All right? So there's a whole universe out there. So that's my PowerPoint presentation. Now we're gonna have a couple of things that I want you to do first. I want you to use your imagination. And you're going to use your imagination and you're going to create. I want you to break into two groups. All right? Alyssa, you go over there. You're in my group 1. And Thyssen, you're going to be in my group 2. And Thyssen, you're going to create a flyer. Basically, you're going to have it believe that you're basically a travel agent and you're going to be selling homes and flights to one of those planets. So I want you to create a flyer. You can do it any way you want. I want you to show how you would travel to that planet. I want you to show what the homes would look like. You can't do Earth because you live on Earth. So you gotta tell me which planet it is, pick one of those planets, and you gotta tell me which planet it is. You gotta tell me exactly, how you're gonna get there. And you need to show me what the homes or the office space is going to look like. So you're going to create that. Alyssa, come with me. You're going to basically create in my group 1, and you're going to create a brochure. And you're going to create a brochure to show me how we're going to travel to one of those planets we cannot do Earth. Basically, this is how I want you to do. I want you to fold your paper into 3 equal parts, right? 3 equal parts, like that. And then the outside flap is gonna be your cover page. But you're gonna make a brochure doing the same thing. How you're gonna get to your planet, how the homes is gonna look like, and how the office space, or if you wanna include other people, make it colorful, make it beautiful. But here's the paper, you go ahead and do that, all right? Let me get you covering your stuff so you can color. Make it nice and beautiful. Alright? Make it nice and beautiful. Alright? Andrew, you want to join them? Yeah. Showing this on Alyssa. And you come and join. I want you to join Thyssen over here. Yeah, go over there with Thyssen, and I want you to create a flyer. You want to create a flyer based on what you have learned in class today. Go over there, have a seat, and when you're finished, I want you to raise your hand. All right? I want you to raise your hand when you're finished.
Okay.
My students, this is on my B, my lower tier students, my B and group 2. They're basically making a flyer, and Alyssa is in my group 1. She's basically making a brochure. All right? So that's what you're gonna do. When you're finished, I want you to raise your hand. That's what you're gonna be creating. For the sake of time, we're gonna assume that they made a beautiful brochure and they make a beautiful flyer. I'm gonna give them another minute. We're gonna wrap it up, and my 2 groups is basically they're gonna rope up, and they're gonna basically tell me which planet they made it on, and they're gonna show me what they do. We're gonna begin an evaluation. My evaluation is gonna be basically they're gonna do a crossword puzzle to show, it's gonna be to match information on what they have done. All right, you got 30 seconds. All right, for the sake of time, I want you to start to wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Wrap it up. You're basically going to tell me which planet you did and show me what you did so far. Are we making on Alyssa over there in group 1?
Good.
All right, good. Listen, I want you to draw, make me a picture. I want to see pictures. That's what I'm mostly interested in. I want to see a picture of the buildings, a picture of how you're going to travel to get to your planet. Make it colorful, make it nice. Andrea, I want to see pictures. I want to see how you're going to travel to your planet. I want to see how I want to see what the buildings look like. I'm not interested in writing per se, because we have an evaluation for that. I want to see how you're going to, I want to see what the buildings look like. I want to see what the picture of the people look like. I want to see how you're going to get there. That's what I'm interested in at this point. All right, so at this point, I'm gonna give you an evaluation. Just raise your hand if you're finished. Are you finished, Alyssa? You need. Okay, nice. Raise your hand when you're finished, but we only have 30 more seconds to go. All right, we're done. Just stop what you're doing right now and let me see your work. Andrea, what planet did you do?
Mercury and Venus.
Mercury and Venus. You did. I said do one planet. You did 2. But what is this supposed to be?
That's the automobile to get there.
That's the automobile to get there. That's a spacecraft. Did you make a house or anything yet, or you didn't get to it yet?
I didn't get to it.
All right, thanks. Tristan, tell me which planet did you do?
I did Jupiter.
Jupiter. And that's your spaceship right there?
Yes.
Oh, it looks nice. And that's the house?
Yes.
An oblong-shaped house? Okay, that's fine. That's what I want to see. You're being creative. That's what I want. Alyssa, can I see your brochure?
Yes.
All right, this is your brochure. You did which planet did you do?
Jupiter.
You did Jupiter.
Yes.
And what is that on the front?
I did the little planet. And
Yeah.
then I showed the houses because all the houses are big because it's the biggest planet.
Yeah.
The largest planet.
Right.
And I showed that I had a lot of moons.
All right, very good, very good, very good. I love that. That's a very nice presentation, but right now I have to give you an evaluation. I have 2 things I want you to do for me. First, I'm giving you guys a crossword puzzle. Everybody who's gonna have a crossword puzzle is just put it in stuff that you learned on today. It's just stuff that you learned today on the solar system. And I'm also giving you this as homework. This assessment is going to be your homework. It's 3 pages. Basically, on page 1, you have to match. It's fill in the blanks, and you do some matching. On page 2 of the homework, I want you to basically talk about. You have to pick another planet, and you have to list roughly about 6 or 7 things that you learned about the planet. Feel free to use the internet for as your source, but I want it to keep it simple, and I want you to use the internet basically to say exactly what you learned. But just to go over what we learned over today again, just to go over what we learned, so that everybody have an understanding of what we learned today. I'm basically going to give you a picture of an asteroid again. This is a picture of the asteroid. This gives gravity in space. All right, and you're going to learn about this word. I want you to research this word gravity, because it's going to be on your homework sheet that you have to learn about gravity. But remember we said Saturn has rings. You remember the rings that Saturn had? The rings? Remember we said Jupiter is the biggest planet. It has like 183 moons compared to Earth that only has 1 moon. We said sunlight takes about 8.5 minutes to get to the Earth. We said there's orbit. Everything moves around in space in orbit, and it takes a revolution You're going to learn about the word revolution and see what a revolution means. Mercury is the hottest planet and it's uninhabitable. And the moons are nothing more than satellites. The importance of the sun is that we need the sun for your skin. It helps you. It helps your skin, and there's a thing called photosynthesis. Basically, that it helps plants to grow, and it helps animals. You know, if without warmth, the place would be dark and gloomy, and things won't grow and all that. So the sun is very important. So that's why the sun is at the center of everything. The sun is right here. The center of everything. All right. So with that, I'm going to conclude my lesson. And I'll see you tomorrow. I want to make sure you have your homework done. Tomorrow we're going to go over basically fill in the blanks and we'll talk about the planets tomorrow. That's the end of my lesson. Thank you.